Have you ever wondered why your chest still looks the same, even after hundreds of push-ups? Trust me, I have been facing the same situation. I followed a lot of workout gurus. One of my friends told me that you should use ice packs after each set to pop up your chest, while others said, do 1,000 push-ups and watch your chest. But these are all in vain. In reality, you don't need more reps, you need better reps. In this video, I'm breaking down the 4 push-up variations that actually activate your chest muscles and exactly how to do them to see results fast. Number 1. The Pike Pushup. Have you ever imagined push-ups without closing the chest to the ground? This is what the Pike Pushups are. You make your body in an inverted V-shaped structure, similar to the yoga pose or downward dog. And there is no contact between the chest and the ground. This is the tough one, and even the toughest for beginners. If you want to build stronger shoulders or train for handstand push-ups, puke push-ups are your go-to. Now follow me. Begin in a normal push-up plank. Then lift your hips high toward the ceiling so that your body looks like an upside-down V. Your hands should be a little wider than shoulder width apart, and your feet should be close together or hip width apart. Keep your legs and arms straight, and your head should look down at the ground between your hands, not forward. Now perform the push-up. Slowly lower your head toward the floor by bending your elbows and keeping them slightly angled outward, not too wide. Imagine that you're trying to touch the ground with the top of your head. Once you're close to the floor, push yourself back up to the starting V position using your shoulders and arms. Make sure your movement is slow and controlled, no rushing. Breathe in while going down and breathe out while pushing up. This move is tough, but with consistent practice, it can build impressive shoulder strength and take your body weight training to the next level. Number 2. The basic push-ups. I think you will be confused about how hard I am trying to do push-ups, but still not getting results. The problem is not the push-ups, the problem is you. There are 2 main reasons. 1. Your speed during push-ups. The way you are doing them. Most people rush through the push-ups like it's a race match, but what they get, nothing except but gallons of sweats. Now, a lot of people are doing them wrong. Like half of the reps means the chest does not reach close to the ground. Elbows go out at 90 degrees instead of 45 degree, and hip sagging. Once you clean up your form, push-ups start feeling like a totally different exercise. Now, follow me on how to do the correct form. Begin by lying face down on the floor. Place your hands flat on the ground, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your fingers should be pointing forward, and your wrists should be aligned under your shoulders, about a 90-degree vertical line from the floor. Your feet can be together or hip width apart, and your toes should rest on the floor. Now, lift your entire body off the ground by pushing through your palms. Your arms should be straight. Your body should form a straight line from head to heels, and your core and glutes should be tight. This straight body position means your body should be at 180 degrees, like a straight plank, with no arching in your lower back or your hips poking upward. As you lower yourself down, bend your elbows and keep them close to your body. Your elbows should form a 45-degree angle from your torso, not flared out at 90 degrees. Lower your chest until it's just a few inches above the floor, or until your elbows are at about a 90-degree bend. Then push yourself back up to the starting position by straightening your arms. Inhale as you go down and exhale as you come up. Number 3. The Diamond Push-Ups. If your goal is a chiseled chest that pops even under a t-shirt, diamond push-ups better be part of your routine. It's the underrated one that helps tone and tighten your body so that you don't experience loose or wobbly movement while running or jogging. When you place your hands close together on the floor and touch your thumbs and index fingers, they naturally form a diamond or triangle shape. That's why we call it diamond push-ups. Now follow me Start by getting into a normal push-up position. Your body should be in a straight line from your head to your heels, with your feet close together. Now bring your hands close under your chest and join your thumbs and index fingers. Keep your core tight like you're bracing for a punch, and squeeze your glutes so your back doesn't sag or arch. Slowly lower your body by bending your elbows while keeping them slightly tucked at around a 45-degree angle, not flaring out too wide. Your chest should move down toward the diamond and almost touch it. Pause for a second at the bottom, then push yourself back up using your chest and triceps. Keep your movements slow and controlled throughout. For beginners, it's okay to start with 5 to 8 reps per set, and if it feels too difficult, you can do them on your knees first. Focus on keeping your form clean rather than doing too many fast reps. Over time, your strength and control will improve. Number 4. The Pseudo Pushups. This the multiple one that not only target your chest but upper body as well. What you did in the basic push-ups, placed your hands directly under the shoulder, but in Pseudo Planche, it is different. You place your hands lower and close to hips, and slightly turned outward that shift your body weight forward. In this situation, your hands will beg for petty, as it will tolerate the weight of your upper body. You'll instantly feel your chest stretch deeper at the bottom, your front delts light up from the forward lean, and your core working overtime to keep your hips from collapsing. Now, again, learn from me. As I am your trainer, just kidding. Start in a standard push-up position, with your hands placed under your shoulders and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Now, slightly move your hands down toward your waist, about 2 to 6 inches lower than where they usually are. Your fingers can point straight or slightly outward, depending on what feels comfortable. Once your hands are in position, begin to lean your upper body forward so that your shoulders go past your hands. This forward lean is what increases the difficulty and engages your shoulders and core more than a regular push-up. Keep your core tight and your body straight, like a plank. Slowly lower your chest toward the ground while keeping your elbows tucked close to your body, about a 45-degree angle. Then push yourself back up while maintaining that forward lean. Don't let your hips sag or push your body backward. Stay in control the entire time. If it feels too hard, you can modify it by doing it on your knees or reducing the amount of forward lean until you build more strength. This is how you train smarter. If it feels easy, you're probably doing it wrong, or you're built differently, but I doubt it.